Happy guinea pig! Here we go.
Hi, I'm Alyne. Welcome to my kitchen. And today I'm going to be making more fried apple pies.
Oh boy!
This is homemade fried apple pies using my homemade apple pie filling that I made the other day. And I am using the hand pie dough recipe that Rita's Roost used in her video for her blackberry hand pies.
Rita's Roost, that stuff is awesome.
I made some of these the other day just to see how they'd turn out because I had not used this recipe before, and I wanted to see how it worked. And oh man, the crust was so flaky and tasted so good, and the apple pie filling turned out really good. And I got right at 6 apple pies out of the pie filling and the pie dough. And Rita will tell you that she normally gets about 6 pies out of her dough. So I will link that video and her channel in the description, if not an iCard. But the recipe for the pie dough, you need 1 cup all-purpose flour. I just have a pan here. You need half a teaspoon of salt and a scant half teaspoon of baking powder.
You might need to explain scant.
I was getting ready to.
All right.
A scant half teaspoon means it's not quite a full half teaspoon. It's slightly less than a half teaspoon, but it's close enough to be called a half. Now, the half teaspoon of salt is a full half teaspoon. Okay, you want to put that in there. Mix that in, and I mean you can do this with a dough cutter or a spoon or whatever you're going to use. I use my hands. That's how I make my doughs up. Unless it's my actual pie crust, then I put that in food processor. But it also calls for 1/4 of a cup of shortening. Now, y'all know me by now, hopefully. I don't use shortening. I use lard. So I've got a 1/4 of a cup of lard right here. And I'm going to blend that in with that. And I also have, over the water, 1/3 cup of milk. And the way Rita did it and the way I'm going to do it is you don't pour all of your milk in at one time. You gradually pour it in because it may take the whole 1/3 of a cup, it might not. And a lot of that depends on the humidity and everything else. So I'm going to get that. You see I've got my lard kind of broken up into my flour there. And I'm going to pour probably about half of that or so. And I'll mix it around.
I think you're going to be back here washing the dish while she does that.
Stick it right there. You see, it's coming together. Like I said, it may or may not take that whole 1/3 of a cup. I don't know. But just a touch more in there. I don't think it's going to take that whole 1/3 of a cup. It might, but I don't think it will.
The thing is, you want a really good pie crust for your hand pies or whatever. Rita's Roost has an excellent recipe for that dough.
She does, and she even tells on there where she got it. Said she's got it out of a cookbook she's had. It was published in 1983. I think she said something about the Farmer's Home Extension. I'm not sure. I didn't quite catch the full name of the cookbook, but I know it was published in 1983. Oh yeah, that's not going to take that whole 1/3 of the cup. Okay. Yeah. My dough's a little tacky, but that's okay. Tacky just means a little wet. I'm going to divide this out into 6 portions. That's what I did the first time.
Yeah, between that crust, Alyne's apple pie filling, Piggy gonna be eating good in my neighborhood.
But it's all good in the neighborhood.
They'll be eating good in my neighborhood. You know, there's a restaurant out there, you know, eat good in the neighborhood.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm going to take a quick break. I got to wash my hands real quick, move some stuff around so I can roll out my pie dough. So I'll be back in just a moment.
We're back.
Okay, as you can see, I'm getting ready to roll out my dough here. And I did say I got these measured out about 6 equal parts. And I'm just kind of rolling it around a little bit to kind of give it a little circular shape. Because you want these in a circle, if possible. Pat it out. I've got a little bit of flour on my rolling pad here. And I got my dough roller. And yeah, I don't use this dough roller much unless I'm rolling out pie doughs. Because my biscuits I just pat out. And of course it's stuck to my dough roller. That's what I get for not flouring it down good. Roll this out. Try to keep it kind of semicircular anyway, you know. We need a round. Okay. And I've got a little bowl this time. I'm turning it upside down. And I'm going to cut around the edge of the bowl. And y'all, this is a butter knife. It's just a sharp pointed butter knife. And the excess dough I'm going to take and put back in my little pan here that I'll mix in with the other dough, and I'll reuse it.
Yeah, it's just dough, folks. You don't need nothing super sharp.
Nah.
Or like my chisels, scary sharp.
Okay, and as you'll see, I've got that rolled out. And yes, it is thin. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my spoon here, and I'm going to put me some apples in here. And I got a brush, a little bit of water. I'm going to brush the edges.
You gonna pour that back in the jug or just pour it
out? I'll pour it out, that's fine. No more of what's right there.
That way I can go ahead and wash that thing.
Yeah. Well, y'all, I had a blowout. I got it too thin.
Blowout!
But you know what? That's what some of these pieces can be used for. Patch, patch, patch. This ain't the first time I've had a blowout on a pie dough.
It'll each time. I guarantee you, it tastes great.
Well, it just goes to show not everything gonna turn out perfect. I mean, if I'm doing it off camera, oh man, it looks so good. I can get it done just right. But if I'm doing it on camera, yeah, I'm gonna have a mistake on it.
If you're a home cook, especially if you're starting out just learning and trying and all like that, you got somebody complains about how it looks, don't say, that's all right, you can make the next ones.
That just goes to show.
I'll fix time for me, and you fix the next ones.
Well, I mean, like I said, this just goes to show, yeah, you can make a mistake, but this also shows you how to correct a mistake.
Yeah.
And I'm going to set it right there.
I'm just saying, though.
Yeah. And I got a little pie dough there on my sheet. So what I'll do is I'll just take and I'll wipe that off.
The piggy is just thankful for his blessings that he got a wife that can cook the way she does. Takes the time and effort to make stuff.
All right.
Oh, Piggy enjoys it.
We're going to roll this one up a little bit. Just try not to roll it out as thin this time. I mean, we want it thin, but we don't want it paper thin, y'all. And I'll do this one right here. Get it done. Now, Miss Rita cooked hers as she did them, and that's what I did last time. I went ahead and cooked them up as I made them. But since I got to move everything over here to do that, I'll just make up all my pies first, and then I will cook them. Because what I might do is set them in the freezer for just a few minutes. Let's see, roll that out.
Freeze them before you cook them?
Well, chill them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What does that do?
It just helps set everything. No big. I mean, the thing about it is you can make them up and you can freeze them before you cook them and then take them out and cook them as you want them. Or you can cook them and then freeze them and then just take them out and heat them up and eat them. Okay, there we go. Got that.
Sounds like a win-win either way.
Yeah. Got some. And y'all, these apples right here came from our neighbor's apple tree. I don't know if y'all aren't subscribed to Piggy's Piddles. That's my other channel. My husband on it.
It's her channel. I just provide a little bit of content on it.
He did a video on picking apples. Picking apples. And that's the apples that we picked. That's these right here.
Just a short, fat old man that films around and tries to be funny. Maybe you'll find me funny. Maybe you won't. It don't matter either way.
Okay, we'll go ahead and get these right here. Let me see, I already got 2 done. So y'all, I'm going to take a break, finish these up, and I'll be back when I have all of them ready to go in the skillet.
Here we go.
All right, y'all, I'm back. We did set these in the freezer for a few minutes. We set these 3 in the freezer while I worked on the other 3, and I've got them in the freezer now. And just so that they would chill for a few minutes. Now, if I'd had my eye on and had my skillet on it, I would have went ahead and started cooking them while I was doing that, but I didn't have everything set up for that.
Piggy's got his eye on it, too.
I'm just waiting right now for my oil to come up to temp. I'm cooking them on medium. I want it to be hot when I stick it in there. I don't want it to be cold oil because then it can fry right.
I should say got my eye on, too.
Piggy got
Different eye, because I got my eye on the pies.
That's it. You can cut this up just a little bit to heat this. Yeah, it's getting good hot. I can feel the heat. And you see I've got me a pan here to lay these on when they come out of the oil so that they can drain. I've got some paper towels underneath. And I'm going to cut that back down to medium. I can actually hear that oil. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a pie and I'm going to set it in there. Yeah, and I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but that oil is bubbling around the edges, which is what I wanted. You see that oil right there? You might be able to see it on this one right here too. I'll probably cook these 2 at a time.
Yeah, they can see it bubbling around that other on the other side.
They'll take a few minutes now for these to cook. Probably all told a good 7 to 8 minutes, maybe. Oh, yeah. Hear that sizzle? I don't know if you can hear it over the fan.
I think I can hear it, so if I can possibly hear it, it's probably being picked up on the mic.
Yeah. That's what you want to hear when you're doing hand-fried pies. Definitely. I turned that in a little too soon, y'all, and it kind of broke. That's okay.
It'll eat the same.
It'll eat the same.
He'll make that the first one he eats.
I just know that it's going to have to sit and cook a little longer, and I'll have to flip it and let it cook on that other side. So what I'm going to do, folks, I'm going to take a quick break. I'll come back when I get ready to turn these, and that way you can see it when I turn it. All right, you see I added the splatter screen to the top of that. Keep that oil splattered out on me. Turn this around.
Oh, look at that.
All right, flip this one right here back over.
Piggy's mouth already watered. He knows what's coming this time.
And that end did break, but that's okay. Things like that
That'll
happen.
be the first one I eat.
It probably will.
I know how good that's going to be.
And y'all, I try to keep everything cleaned up as I go because it is splattering some grease out. But that's okay.
Piggy's caught up on the dishes. When he finishes up the rest of them, he'll take and wipe that down, take.
if you'll go ahead and hand me those other pies out, Piggy, I'll get everything set out over here. Just set them right there. Okay. I'll turn this away.
Ooh, that breeze coming off that freezer feel pretty good.
It does. I feel it over here.
Yeah, the waves come at you.
If you'll be so kind as handing my glass over, Piggy.
Right.
Yeah, it's got my water in it.
Right.
Yeah, my water glass.
That's what I think. Right. Thought we wasn't going to do that yet. Yeah, folks, that's a hint.
Oh, hey.
Alluding towards something coming in the future. Piggy got to do him with the content here. We'll get done with this case.
Yeah, we got to get caught up on some videos, y'all. I'm running behind.
Piggy did a little something today, and it needs to be done for several years. I've just dealt with it.
All right. Take that one out. And we'll go ahead and put this one in.
But I got it done. It came at a cost.
Put that in there. Oh, yeah. Sizzle, sizzle, y'all.
Sizzle, sizzle. That shouldn't need water, should it? But I got that all.
Take that paper off and it'll be fine.
I check make sure they got that all on.
Flip this over. Ooh, y'all look how pretty. That's that
Oh,
second
yeah.
side. Sit there. Now we're going to get us another pie and we're going to put it right there.
Her fried apple pie is using Rita's Roost crust recipe.
Yeah. Again, make sure I get all of them. I clean up. And yeah, y'all, this is an induction top, so it's easy for me to do that. I don't get burned. Don't have to worry about burning my towels.
That's right. That's a good thing about that.
And it does have a little bit of heat, y'all, but it's not that hot.
It's the residual heat off the pan because the pan or the pot is actually part of the circuit, for lack of a better phrasing to explain it to anybody that don't know. But it's like it's the switch. You put that on there, it's what makes the magic happen on the induction. So that when you take it off of there, the only heat that's on there is the heat that's on the plastic from a hot pan, because the pan is part of that circuit.
Right. Well, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and do a taste test because I'm hungry. And you've seen me cook these two. There's no reason to watch me cook the other four. So we're going to do a taste test. And yeah, I'm getting this one right here. And I just want to show y'all something, how flaky this crust is. Oh, you want one too, Piggy?
Duh.
Uh-huh. There we go.
We can get pictures in a minute.
Get pictures of the other four, y'all. But I was going to try to show y'all something about how flaky this crust is.
Oh, man.
Whew.
Here, let me zoom in on you.
Got a little long, but it's good. You can just see the flakes all over this crust. I'm hoping anyway.
Yeah, I've got it zoomed all the way in on it.
All right, y'all. I got the piece right here.
I'm telling you. Folks, that's some good stuff. Piggy already biting into his too.
Oh, wow. Wow. That's good stuff, y'all. Miss Rita, thank you very much for sharing your recipe on your video.
Yes, ma'am. That's some good stuff.
It will definitely be used in this house more than once.
Oh, yeah. I can see all sorts of different pies and other things being made with that crust.
Now, Miss Rita, this is your bite. Oh, wow. Now, and this is Mr. Terry's bite. Mm. And this is my bite.
Mr. Terry,
That's the stuff.
you and the piggy are some highly blessed men.
Well, y'all, I want to thank y'all for watching my video on apple hand pies. I know I've already got one out. This one is similar but different. Different crust, different filling. But awesome to eat. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so. Click on that little bell icon when you do. That way you can click on all and you'll be notified every time I upload a video. And if you haven't already, please check out Piggy's Piddles. That's our second channel. And you can keep up with me and Piggy doing Piggy's Fiddling. Alright, get off of there. There you go. Turn that over. And y'all, I just want to say thank you very much for all your support and love. Have a great day, y'all. Bye. Bye, y'all.
Where's my phone?